talking about probably my most talked about stock on this channel, T2 Biosystems, TTOO. It just for reference, I am still bullish on TTO before I even get into the video. I do remain bullish, have been bullish past 2 months or so, probably. Definitely since August before there was even a thought of a possible FDA clearance coming soon for the biothreat panel. I've been bullish on T2. And I do remain in that same stance. Not sort of. I do remain in that same stance, and I do have that same sort of conviction here for this stock specifically. But let's talk about T2 Biosystems, you guys. Up 5% on the day, 23 cents at the time of this video. Trading volume is down significantly here, like very significantly, right? Average trading volume for T2 is around 118, almost pretty much 120 million. And we're getting T2 currently at only 38 million trades, and we're almost to market close, like, very close to market close, at least you can say that. So definitely interesting, right? When the trading volume's down significantly, price is up 5%. Yeah, just want to go over a few things here in regards to T2. Obviously, a stock and I guess a company that I've been covering for a while now. So yeah, let's not waste any time, you guys. Let's just get right into it. So first and foremost, there's a T2. There's an investor place article here, and I want to just reiterate before I talk about this article that these articles, wherever they may be, articles, YouTube videos, any sort of information on a stock, 99% of the time, is created with an opinion on the stock behind it, right? Obviously, you can present facts and information in a video or article, but the narrative, is still someone's opinion or what they want the general public to feel how they feel about a specific stock. So you can see here, like the headline for this: TTOO stock alert, a key investor just dumped another 13 million shares. CRG still remains a significant shareholder of TTOO stock, following its sales. So you can see here, CRG Group sold 13.13 million shares of T2 Biosystems on September 27th and December 28th. Talked about this in the last video. The healthcare investment firm has sold 48.34 million shares since September 19th. And obviously, T2 stock is down significantly over the last year, right? But the timing of CRG's first sale is interesting, right? T2 announced September 19th that it had received US FDA clearance for the biothreat panel. And then, shortly, I guess essentially the same day, or a week later almost, they dumped their shares, right? And I've been reading more into this, right? Reading a little bit more into this, and I think that T2 and CRG, I don't want to say they're working together, but this was strategically done in benefit of CRG and to benefit T2 Biosystems, right? The way the money comes off the books and things like that, I'm not sure on the specifics, but I read this headline, or the average person reads this headline here, and they take it as bearish news, right? But to me, it's not impacting the share price drastically. Obviously, if a key investor is selling their shares, they still have a significant position in T2. Okay, so this isn't something where they're dumping their entire portfolio that they have or their entire position on T2, and it is what it is. Like, that's not necessarily the thing here. So keep that in mind, you guys, that I definitely think CRG dumping their shares, or whatever you want to call it, getting rid of their shares, I think long term will have no effect on the overall positive or negative outcome of the share price. So let's just get into some other things here. You can see here, this is, again, shout out to Peril Fredson1 on Twitter. TTOO, great news, higher possibility of government contracts, right? And this is kind of some of my thinking here, right? The government shutdown has been talked about for a while now. They passed a short-term funding bill averting the government shutdown, and I don't think this was like a reasoning why we weren't seeing price action or positive price action specifically on TTOO, but I think it could have played a factor. So keep that in mind as well. But shout out to City by the Bay 510 on Twitter. If you're interested in T2 Biosystems, or there's a multitude of stocks that you could be interested in. City by the Bay on Twitter, City by the Bay 510. You can see the Twitter account right here on the screen. Great resource for stock information, opinions, etc., etc. So just connecting the dots here. TTOO partnered with Beckman Coulter, who is owned by Danaher, to basically revolutionize the sepsis testing market. Could we see a takeover from this, or just a beneficial partner for mass adoption? TikTok. right? Butler Health System, you can see here this press release, etc. These two leading edge lab technologies are developed by Beckman Coulter and T2 Biosystems respectively. And Beckman Coulter is owned by Danaher, which is trading currently at 248, almost $250 per share here. So we've been talking about for a while now, specifically on T2, of a potential buyout and what that could mean for the share price and what that could mean for the X multiplier that we could see if you are holding T2 Biosystems. And again, this is just something, another thing in the possible rumor mill, to keep an eye on for T2 of that potential buyout, right? It's something that I think I would say most investors of T2 would be content with, or would, what kind of want to see happen if there was some sort of buyout or acquisition of T2 Biosystems from a major biotech company, right? You can see here, this is another tweet by City by the Bay. Shout out to City by the Bay again. TTOO job posting to handle install and service for all new T2 instruments in 5 states. Tell me we have new contracts without telling me. Bullish, right? We are seeking. This is a job posting from the T2 Biosystems team. T2. You can see here we are seeking a customer-focused and process-driven individual to join our team as a field service engineer based in the Midwest. As a field service engineer, you will serve as technical lead for installation and service for all T2 Biosystems instrumentation. The position will report to the manager, U.S. Field Service. So very interesting, right? Very interesting. You look right here. Look at the City by the Bay puts. Look who they report to, the U.S. Field Service. So we've been talking about for a while now. Again on the channel, T2 Biosystems and the government. It's kind of, to me, it's inevitable that there's going to be some sort of, I don't want to say partnership because partnership's the wrong word, but there's going to be some sort of relationship between the two with T2 Biosystems products. I just don't see a situation where the government doesn't jump on this to, reap the benefits of saving all these lives and having a serious impact overseas with the troops and the military overseas, and just so many different ways that T2 Biosystems, I think, can help change lives. You guys have kind of been reiterating it for a while now. And I don't think it should not be overlooked, right? It really shouldn't. And then finally, just to end the video, even quick Google is making me smile. TTOO. Obviously, take this with the biggest grain of salt you can. But one brokerage have issued 1-year price objectives for T2 Biosystems shares. Their TTO share price forecasts range from $2.50 to $2.50. On average, they anticipate the company stock to reach $2.50 in the next 12 months. Suggests a possible upside of 1,037.7% of the stock's current price, which would be an insane amount of gains from the 23 cents we are seeing at the time of this video. But yeah, nonetheless, you guys, let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about TTOO stock currently. Please drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.